Hi, I'm Jason Russell from Critical Dice, and welcome to the Fable 42, where we build community through friendship, gaming, and of course, chaos. You're watching the Duke City Chronicles, a Monster of the Week game, and you can watch us every single Friday night, 6 p.m. Eastern or 3 p.m. Pacific, right here on our Twitch channel, Fable 42. And we are playing Monster of the Week. This is episode 6, The Orphan, and we're very excited to jump into it. Let me go ahead and do our sponsor. So the sponsor is Critical Dice. Hey, that's me. And you can find the link right here in the live chat off to the side, where there'll be a special link that you can use to get 20% off everything you buy there that's non-subscription. Use that link so that the channel gets the I was going to say kudos, but I was like, the credit. There we go. So we know that the Fable 42 sent you. Also, please follow this channel, subscribe if you got Amazon Prime. Man, it's dead simple way to do it. If you haven't already used that free credit you get every month, just go ahead and be a subscriber here. That means a lot to us. Let me go ahead and do player character intros. I will start with Diane.
Oh, hi, my name's Diane. You can find me on the internet at The Pretty DM. You can find me here at Fabled 42 most nights. I DM my own show on Mondays. I'm on Realms. I'm here on Duke City. I'm on Middle Earth. But tonight, I am playing Katia Rose, the half-vampire monstrous playbook. She's pretty badass. Don't give me sass, Quivan. Pretty badass. I have a cool sword. And yeah.
Right on. Bridget.
Hi guys, I'm Bridget, and you can find me on Instagram at string_theories_. I am also here on Wednesday nights. I play Cree in the Realms of Ugador, and you can find me here on Fridays, where I play Suki Buchanan. She is the spooky playbook and playlist. Yeah, it's all just Halloween noises. The spooky playbook, and she is a tattooed Southern art professor at UNM, and she talks to the dead for a living. She's your spooky grandma.
I think I listened to your playlists on the reg.
Yeah, just yeah. Old doors opening and ghost noises.
Yeah. Can someone make that playlist on Spotify here, like post haste? That'd be great. GW.
Monster Mash.
Hey everyone, I'm GW. You can find me on IG and Twitter on GW005. That's 2 B's and 2 zeros. Tonight, I am playing Quavon Whispers, aka Q. Simple, college kid, just trying to live his life and do things. He doesn't have like a very serious duty to uphold at all, which he is alive at all. Not at all. It's fine. I am the Divine playlist. Playlist playbook, it's all the same nowadays. Right. And so my abilities are my playbook gives me the abilities to teleport and make weapons of light and just do all kinds of crazy things, and I'm really excited to jump into it tonight.
Awesome. And let's finish with Chris Solo.
Yeah, I'm Chris Solo. You can find me at DM Chris Solo on all social medias. I'm here on Fabled every night of the week, just about. I am playing Riley Reed. I am the expert playbook, the bringer of death, the toucher of things, the pew pew boom booms. I also have the playlist you're talking about. Is that like a mixtape where you get to put all the little things on there and you flip it to the other side? Man, side 2 is really good.
You would.
Yeah. And I am your keeper of monsters and mysteries, Jason Russell. You can find me on Instagram at Critical Dice, and for some reason, also TikTok. But I think that's it for everything as far as intros go. So let's go ahead and get into the intro as we start the Duke City Chronicles, episode 6, The Orphan.
Ooh.
It's an amazing place. Most people have no idea where it is, but we're okay with that. We've got mountains, rivers, deserts, and over 300 days of sunshine, and some of the most diverse and wonderful people you'll ever meet. It's a great place to live, and I definitely encourage you to try it. But we also have our dark side, our own ghosts, secrets, and legends. Most of them are true. For thousands of years, people have been living here and dying here. This is Albuquerque, but it goes by many names. The 505, the Burke, my favorite is the Duke City. These are the Duke City Chronicles.
Jesse has lived on the streets for the last 20 years. Physically, he's in good shape. Walking 20 miles a day will do that for a person. He often talks to people who aren't there, and some people think he's crazy. But what he sees tonight is no hallucination. A figure shaped like a man pulls himself up through the ground like a child leaving a public pool in summer. But the most disquieting thing is what he sees the man is made of. Pure lightning. Once this thing stands on its feet, it turns to Jesse and screams with a mixture of rage and static. Trembling, Jesse knocks his shopping cart over in a vain attempt to block the approaching abomination, and does the only thing he can. He runs. So when we last left, you had just completed the adventure with the Obsidian Order, had stopped them from kind of running amok in town, deactivated the magical siphoning cages that were draining both the vampire Ezekiel and Katia from their magical essence, and therefore empowering the team. Shut that down, ambushed them kind of with the magical dampening properties at the Frontier Restaurant, and took them down pretty handedly, actually. And then a squad of other Obsidian Order agents, along with their boss, Ambrose Pierce, show up, take them into custody, thank you guys for your service, offers Q a business card, and they leave with a offer that they may contact you again in case services are required in town. The way we left it off is you guys got the Hummer that has magical portals in it back to their empty base that is still located at the rail yards near the center of town. Chet is still somewhere in town doing his thing. Ezekiel has said that he went off to rest for a while to regain his strength, and that's where we left it. And the scene opens as you guys are moving most of Riley's hunting gear and equipment into their new base at the rail yards.
I'm just like pushing all like this heavy stuff because Q likes to try to do everything in bulk, not just like this little thing, walk it in, go back. This little thing, he just tries to like make a big pile and shove it in. So that's what he's doing. Just
you know, it's a lot easier if you take the shelves off the bookcase before you try to move everything.
No, I'm good.
Whatever.
But put your back into it a bit more.
Yeah, and lift with your knees. You don't want to throw your back out.
I know what I'm doing.
I just see us like in
You
a
need
little
to bend
horseshoe.
down a little bit, you know, and like really push off with you got to use your hindquarters.
Yeah.
I love
We
that
are not
Katia-
helping you at
No.
all.
No.
We're
The
standing there
knows-
watching you.
Katia knows she can lift the whole thing with like one hand.
Yeah, I totally could.
And also Riley's sitting over there going, dude, you can teleport. What are you doing?
I'm giving it a rest. I'm giving it a break, all right?
Yeah. And so you guys get pretty much everything in here. As I was saying to you guys before, the Order took all of the computers, whether that was the agency or that was Chet, who's still in town. You're not sure. And then also like other supplies like ammunition, guns, that kind of stuff was taken. But like all of the food is still there. The kind of makeshift barracks and shooting range and training area is still there. And so there's plenty of space for you guys to kind of take it over and move in. And Chet assures you that the building is owned through a shell company, so no one's going to come asking why you're there. And Yeah. So, Riley, you said that you have some things that you wanted to share with the team as kind of a
Well,
way of
yeah,
starting.
yeah. So I'm just gonna kind of walk around and show everybody what I've been doing and get, got all my infirmary and the workshop and the armories here. I got all my stuff and my trucks over that way. I brought my computer. I don't need their computer. My computer's way better. Pretty much moved in. Oh, don't worry about these dirty clothes. Those are mine. And he kind of scoots them over. The radios that we had. Remember the ones that had the C4 in them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they never took them back. So I've been playing with them, and they have like a little earpiece now that we can all kind of communicate. And I'm trying to rewire one of my old like radio things so if someone was at base, they could talk to everybody else. I don't know what the range is on this, but yeah, we got ourselves a headquarters, ladies and gentlemen. For I feel like something else has to be added to C4, but I like the thinking.
Yeah, as far as a team name.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Right.
It is awful cozy, ain't it? You'd think it would be like sort of big and echoey, but it's homey. I don't mind it in here at all.
We're
It's
not
quite
living
nice.
here though, right?
Oh no, it just
Okay.
we're just you're always my home is Sunset House, but I like that we have a little headquarters. It makes me feel so official,
Yeah,
Like-
definitely not living here.
Riley discovered that they had washers and dryers in the back, and now he's like totally living
I
here.
mean, you have a pile of dirty clothes though. So I mean, you're living here. I'm not gonna live here though.
I mean, someone's got to keep an eye in place.
After I
Sure, it's just not me.
after I finished kind of moving what I was moving in, I'll like kind of stretch and like kind of dust off my hands and look at Suki. Speaking of being legit, you two didn't do so bad back there when we were getting attacked left and right by other hunters, but I think it's time to make you more official.
Oh,
What does that
Yeah,
mean?
I'm gonna train you.
you're gonna train me?
What what makes you think that you can train me or you need to train me?
Well, I've been doing this since I was about 14, so
I just
I've
want to take a moment. I want to take a moment, Q.
Mm.
I killed ghouls on my own. I killed the golem. I killed a painting. I killed many, many things. And I did that pretty well without training. I have this sword that I'm pretty good at. I can fly. I can lift up both you and Riley at the same time, probably. I don't know if I need training, especially by someone who is younger than me.
Q will cross his arms and kind of like lean on the wall. Yeah, you're not too bad at the sword, but you can be a lot better. All those things you killed, most of them you didn't kill alone. We were there to help you.
Well, there were quite a few where you weren't even around.
Oh, interesting.
Like the ghouls.
And I think if it wasn't for this curse that you have on you,
It's not a curse.
right? Sure. If it wasn't for that, then you wouldn't have much of anything. What did you do before you got those 2 bites? Did you ever hunt on your own, or did you just start?
No, but
once you
I'm
left?
doing just fine. I mean, what would you do? What would you do to add to my skill set?
I would put you and Suki together, just you two.
No, I don't think so.
On a mission.
Why?
Why? Me and Riley's been doing this by just the 2 of us. We have each other's back for a long time, and we worked out a way to use each other's strengths so that we didn't have any weaknesses. You two are you're not bad, but you're still pretty new, and you can do a lot better.
I'm not going to sit here and let you tell me that I'm not good enough when I've been working side by side with you for the past few weeks and I've been doing just fine.
I'm not saying you did bad. You have been doing just fine. But things are different now. Those aren't the other
Things
hunters.
are not different. You are different. You think that you need to teach us, but we we have our skills.
Okay. Sure.
Q,
You
if
both
I
have
if
your-
I may, and I'm gonna put my chips down because I've been enjoying this. I believe what Q is trying to say is, and as the resident, no offense to any of y'all, as resident normal person, I have a set of skills. Yes, I'm okay with a sword, but Q is better than me. I'm really good with guns, and some other people are okay with guns. We all possess things, and I'm wondering if there's a way that we could combine those skills. Like there's a shooting range now. I can help, try to see if you guys can be a little bit better at shooting. Not that you will ever shoot, but what happens if there's a time because everything's hitting the fan and my sniper rifle's up on the ridge and someone needs to jump on and use it. Like maybe we can kind of share skills a little bit because that's what we used to do.
I am happy to hone skills as a team. I just don't think that it's that beneficial to put Suki and I alone together on a mission by ourselves because you think that that's more beneficial.
Are you
Why
scared?
do you think that? I'm not scared. I just don't think that you have any right to say that we need to go do something because you've been doing it longer. It
I just said I could-
sounds kind of, I don't know, like boys versus girls right now, and I'm not about it.
You feel a little Q-splained?
I was just about to say that. That was my line, damn it.
I'm sorry, I should butt out.
All right. Well, look, if you think you've got it all under control and you don't need any training and
I'm happy to work as a team to shoot some targets, spar together, but I don't think that we need to be sent out on a mission on our own. We've done just fine on the missions we've done as a team, and we've all worked together really well. I think we can all agree that we wouldn't be here without all of us over the past few weeks. We've all done our part.
Yeah.
When Kat says that, Q kind of gives like a very shady look to his side. And he looks over to Riley and just gives like a silent look. And Riley knows what the look means. It means they have no clue. But he'll look back and he'll just shrug. All right, sure.
About this time, you get a phone call, actually, Suki. On your phone, and the caller ID says Lydia Vigil.
Lydia Vigil. I'm gonna pick it up. Do I know Lydia Vigil?
The name escaped
Obviously,
you at
she's in my
first,
thing.
but when you pick up and you hear her start talking, you realize this is the woman who you did a exorcism at her house down on Rio Grande Boulevard back in episode 1.
No, I fully remember that. Oh, hi. How you doing? How you doing, honey?
Oh, Miss Buchanan, I'm doing so well. It's so nice to hear your voice. I was hoping that you could help a friend of mine. I think she's having some trouble that is part of what it is that you do, and I just really think that you could use your special talents to really help her out.
Oh, now isn't it another kind of poltergeist thing that you were having?
Well, she's not really sure, but it does sound similar. I just texted you her number. Her name's Peggy, and if you could just give her a call, it's actually at her husband's business. So if you could really just keep it quiet, that would be great. And I told her that you would be calling. I told her you were my spiritual advisor. And I'll just let you explain everything when you call her. Is that okay?
No, that's perfectly fine. You know me, sole discretion and all that. All right. So her name was Peggy. And what was that last name, honey?
Bio. Like the more like the store. Baillio.
L-I-O. All right. Well, we'll scoot along down over there and see what's going on, okay? Or, well, I'll call her first, and then we'll
just
scoot
give her
along
a
down
call.
there
That'd be
over
great.
there.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. All right, bye.
Of course, baby. It's so good to hear your voice.
You too. Bye-bye.
Ralph hasn't come back now, has he?
I'm sorry, who?
Sorry. The ghost problem didn't come back now, did he?
Oh, no, everything's been fine. I redid my whole kitchen. It's been great.
Oh, good. I'm excited to see the new carpet. All right. Well, I'll talk to you soon.
All right, bye.
All right. Bye now. Well.
Our kitchen.
Oh god.
Sorry, what? Oh no, in the first episode, Ralph ruined the carpet.
Mm-hmm.
He like.
Oh,
burned
I
a
thought
hole
you
in-
were.
Yeah.
I thought you were mentioning that there was going to be carpet in the kitchen, and
I don't
You
know.
were
I,
like,
I had the
nightmares.
same thought as I said it. I was just like, it's
I was
dumb.
like, ooh,
Said
no,
the dumb thing.
this isn't the 70s.
Yeah.
No.
It's,
Suki thinks it is.
it's making a comeback. Yeah. And
It
also,
is.
I think Katia had like mind wiped her and told her to forget all about this and just decided and to think that she decided to redecorate
I
on her
did.
own.
Oh, whoops.
I did.
So Lydia's
She doesn't remember what you did, but she knows afterwards. She was like, "Yeah, I think I'm going to remodel." Is how she kind of. So she doesn't remember the like explosion and the knives in the ceiling and that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. She's like, why are there holes in my ceiling that spell butts? What is that even? All right. Well, that was just a good friend of mine. She's got a little bit of an incident happening. So I'm gonna step out and take this call. I might have something for us, you know. And I'll step outside and dial Peggy's number.
Yep. So after a couple of rings, it answers, and she said, "Hello."
Hi, how are you? This is Suki Buchanan. I think Lydia mentioned me.
Oh yeah. You're her like guru or spiritual advisor or something. I'm not really sure why
Yeah.
she.
I mean, I don't really have a title. I'm just sort of Suki, you know.
Oh. Well, did she kind of explain what was going on down at the store?
Not very much, no. She did tell me that you do need it to be quiet, and I'll tell you right now, I am the soul of discretion.
Well, I appreciate that. My husband thinks that it's just people breaking in, but I just don't think that it doesn't feel right, and so he doesn't know I'm talking to you, and so if you could come by after close tonight in a couple of hours around 9, I can let you in and show you around. But yeah, stuff has been missing, and all the tapes are erased, and we're getting like power failures and things, and it just doesn't feel right. And Lydia was saying that you had worked wonders in her kitchen, and I thought you were a redecorator at first, but then she kind of explained a little bit. But I'm not sure what you could do. But if you wouldn't mind coming by, and I mean, is there a charge for this? I mean, I can take care of it, but.
Oh no, not for the consult or anything. Don't worry about that. I mean, because that's the thing. It's like the things that you're describing to me could be just like an electrical issue, which I'm also pretty good at identifying. But I'll be able to tell you whether or not something wiggly's going on, and then we'll talk about compensation later. Don't worry about that. There's no fee for consult.
Okay, well, great. Do you have the address? It's the Bios building. It's right there on Manila and San Mateo.
Yep,
okay.
I know exactly where you're at.
All right,
All
great.
right.
I'll see you a little after 9. Okay.
Okay, that sounds lovely. It's so lovely to meet you, Miss Penny.
Peggy, but thank you.
Peggy. Dear God. Sorry.
It's like
I
a
love it.
real life conversation. Like you would totally potentially forget their name.
Mhm.
It's
No,
just-
that's Pete Grandma. I love it.
Yeah. I'm so glad it's working into the character and not just Bridget being like had too much coffee to have me two thoughts. Yeah.
30.
All right. Well, it was nice to meet you, Peggy. And then,
Okay, bye.
I'll call back to the group. Well, I got me a ghost hunting possibility tonight at 9. Katia, if you want to go with me. I mean, that is if the boys can trust us to go out on our own.
Well, I just want to make it clear that we're going out on our own because we choose and we're not being told by a child.
That's very true.
And
I
she
haven't
just
been a
stares right at
child.
Q.
I know.
I
The double girl stare.
I stare right back at Kat and I say, I haven't been a child since I was 14, but nice. I'll go too. I'll join you. I'll see what all this exorcism stuff looks like from your side.
Well, we don't know if it's an exorcism or not. It could just be, regular old. It's a bit of an old building, so it could literally just be an electrical issue. But
And people break in and breaking stuff.
Them locks surely, ain't necessarily great. It's an old, like I said, it's an old building. You can take doors off of hinges pretty easy. But yeah, but we are gonna have to be very, very discreet about this. That is one of the stipulations. So, let me lead and I'll do all the talking, and we'll see if we have a case here or something.
Yeah. When?
9 p.m. tonight.
Yeah, and that's like in 2 hours or so.
In about 2 hours, so.
I'm just giving you guys a time frame, sorry.
Perfect. No, you're perfect, sorry.
Should I wear anything special?
No, but here, and she's gonna walk over to the snack bar and grab a couple salt packets and give it to him. You never know when you're gonna need it. In case the stuff goes real wiggly, you can make a little circle around yourself. Make sure that the ghosts don't get past it.
Riley's out front.
Yeah.
Okay.
As Riley's honking out front, I'll just take these salt packets with like a raised eyebrow. Sure.
Yeah.
Circle around myself. That's what I'll do. Yeah.
Kat, she knows the power of it. She's done it before.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
You should be. And I'm just, I don't know. She's just like giving this to him with an air of deadly serious, like, yes, this is what you need for this mission.
Bridget, how many salt packets does Suki give me?
Like 6. Just a handful. A small handful.
Very small circle.
Enough for a very small circle.
Okay.
Just right around the shoes.
6 salt packets.
Now you have 6 salt packets. And there's those little terrible ones that like one side is pepper and one side is salt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Watch, she's gonna put it on a sheet, and then like 7 episodes from now, it's gonna like save the world.
Gonna throw it into somebody's eyes or something.
That'd be great.
Take that, electric monster. Ta-ta!
Forget pocket sand, pocket salt. That's where it's
Yeah,
at.
pocket salt. It's
Yeah.
grainy. It'll get in
Infinitely
there.
better, and it stings too. All right, so anything you guys want to do before you head up to Bios, which is the building you see here down on our bottom left corner, there at Manal and San Mateo. And it is spelled super weird, but it's pronounced Bios. Not how I thought when I first moved here and called it Balios.
When we get into our new Hummer, wait, what car are we getting into, Riley?
Yeah.
There's only one car.
The Hummer?
Yeah.
Or no? The truck? Okay. Because you have a truck, so I didn't know.
Man, that truck is gonna get some cobwebs on it.
Oh wow. Okay. As we're like all getting into the truck and everything, I get in front seat because of course. I'm gonna ask out. Hey, do we want to? Since we have 2 hours before we have to be at this place, do we want to stop by the Fernandez family, the
Sure.
family of the werewolf, to kind of ask them about anything?
Sure.
Sure. Do we have any specific questions for them? I kind of thought that the poor boy was just kind of a casualty of the order.
Well, maybe what's up with you being werewolves?
Well,
What's
that's
up
the
with that?
well, that's the thing. We don't know if anybody else was a werewolf, you know?
It's not hereditary.
I don't think so.
It's a curse like vampirism.
It's not a
Yeah.
curse.
I do think you get bit to get it. But I don't know for sure, actually.
Yeah, you know, my cousin got bit. He got that. Never mind.
That's rabies, Riley.
It would be a
Yeah.
a virus would be more accurate, Q.
Noted.
Now, I mean, Suki and Chris, both of you have access to books that can help you figure out more information about werewolves if you want.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah,
don't
I
have
mean,
to.
I've interacted with them quite a bit too. Yeah, let me do my little book thing. I'm gonna look at my code book.
Yeah,
So
I'll look it up in a book. It'd be nice to know whether or not. it's
Sure,
genetic.
I'll flip open my laptop.
Go on Wikipedia.
you
Let me
How
just
dare
look
you.
at my
could.
phone real quick.
Yeah, I know. We just Google it off of my
Yeah.
phone in less than 2
Werewolves.
seconds.
See, that's the thing for me is like in Monster of the Week, it's almost always modern, and like almost no one ever just pulls out their phone in real life and looks stuff up, and you can absolutely do that. Well, I mean, it's accurate, but
My mythical
I
library
mean,
is just
that
Wikipedia.
bullshit you read on the interwebs isn't right. You got to know this from experience, from real people, not people who watch the movies.
Yeah, it's awful nice to actually hold information in your hand. Nobody ever everybody always
I
takes it
have
for
all
granted.
the information of the entire world right here.
But half of that
Yeah.
shit is wrong. It's
So
fake.
is the
Man,
The
books.
other half is
No, it's
real. I
not.
mean, people wrote books too, right? I mean,
Yeah,
like,
guess what? They also say on those interwebs that vampires sparkle in the sunlight.
that's only the movie.
But people
And
think
it's
it's
a terrible
true.
movie.
Yeah.
Well,
And
don't
plus,
you think
There
it's
was a
true?
really nice gentleman who used to talk about rainbows and reading books, and he always said that you want to hold the book.
yeah, take a
Also,
look.
At that point, I
Also,
look behind. and
I
like
do
a really-
sparkle.
always
I
thought
will
that was
have you
like-
know.
I always thought that was like a special kind of like lip balm. I didn't realize that was.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's
God,
just a
I
good.
said that.
It's just a really
I'm gonna
good
shoot him.
like.
I'm gonna shoot him
but,
now.
like
Now I'm really gonna shoot
bronzer.
him.
It's just really good.
Q,
Really good.
Q, you were gonna
bronzer.
say something?
No, that was nah. I'm good.
I mean, and the internet ain't got that good old book smell. So if you'll excuse me,
Oh.
and I'm gonna take myself off to my library and see.
Nothing old smells good.
Like,
Hey, I will have you
love
know, I'm
the
old
books,
and I
but-
smell like jasmine.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell your grandma you
Great.
said that.
You shut up, Riley.
I'm definitely gonna tell your grandma. She, me and
It
her
was-
are
it
old
was a-
friends now.
It was a joke. I was
I
joking.
know.
Can we go?
All right, so Chris and or Riley and Suki can give me plus sharp rolls, and since you're consulting your books, you can add a +1.
Hey,
Plus sure.
the
or-
sharp.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you there, Katya.
Oh, that's okay. I was just saying that Diane loves the feeling and smell of books. But
That's a
Kat's
12
not
for me.
Both.
That's only a 7 for me.
Okay. So Riley, you know from experience and also from reading up using Hibben's archaeological guide that that there actually are 2 kinds of vampires. Some are hereditary, which is more rare, and the rest are going to fall in the category of caught. So it does seem to be some kind of different magical virus like vampirism. The problem with the ones that are kind of caught vampires, or werewolves rather, is that they can't control the change. And so, when it's not night, they can't change, and rarely can they change voluntarily at night. It's only on the full moons, the 3 nights of the full moon, that they have an involuntary change and are mindless. However, the hereditary kind, which is more rare, they have full control of transformation. Even some of them can change during the day.
I like it.
Um,
I mean, I hate it, but I like it.
mhm,
Good info.
mhm.
And the boy that we found was found at night, correct?
It was night, yes.
Okay.
But he was in human form when they killed him, or when you found the body. So
Yeah. Probably wasn't the full moon.
Yeah.
All right.
so
It's
where
good
to?
know.
What do you guys want to do?
I'm driving to the house.
All right, so you guys head towards the southwest portion of town, down to Sleda, and you start going down a road called Gun Club, which is kind of in South Valley. This area typically is a bit older, and a lot of to say that a lot of Hispanic families live here is almost redundant because Albuquerque is 60% Hispanic population, but these are families where that culture is a bit more prominent and really special to them. In fact, there'll be a lot of families down here where the grandparents came from Mexico or somewhere else in Latin America, and the adult kids now are first generation in the country, and then the grandkids speak some Spanish, but not really, and are very much part of the wider culture. And so you kind of have almost like how in New York there's those old neighborhoods that are like all Italian or all Irish or whatever.
Yeah.
And Chris, Riley, I want you to roll a I want you to roll a sharp roll, please.
9.
9. There is a car behind you, and you're pretty sure it's been following you for several blocks.
I'm gonna wait until the last possible moment and then make a left-hand turn, ideally in front of a car.
Like no signal, really erratic, right?
Not erratic, but just like a quick turn as someone's approaching. So then, if someone's tailing me, they would either hit the car or have to stop.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you to act under pressure, please.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna get in a car accident.
Well, you're basically driving a tank, so.
I mean, it's just a Humvee. It's not really long, right? It's just
No.
Yeah.
It's a commercial one, yeah.
Yeah. Those things are really fun to drive. Which one? Act under pressure? Which one was that?
Yes, sir. Plus cool, please.
Plus cool. That's a 6 and a 2. That's an 8 plus 1 is 9.
Great. So a mixed success. So you are either going to be able to miss the car, but it's going to crash into the car that's following you, or you're going to get clipped by the oncoming car, but able to continue forward.
Do I recognize the car behind me?
It is a 64 Impala, and it is about 3 inches off the ground.
I really hate those cars. I'm gonna say that the first one where they get hit.
Where they get hit? Okay. So you cut it like super close. The car that you go around hits hard to the right, and it hits in front of the Impala, and kind of hits the turn signal and light on the left-hand side in the front, and you see people like getting out, so you know they're all okay. But what's weird is that a kind of early 20s man and woman get out of the Impala, and the owner of the other car, you can see this in the rearview mirror, is like talking to them, but neither of the man or the woman are looking at the people talking to them. They're staring at you. You can almost like see them lock eyes with you over the 30, 40 feet through the rearview mirror. Like they're just staring at you guys as you drive away.
Right, what was that?
What was that?
Why are you driving like that?
I stick my hand out the window and wave.
Who are you waving at?
We were being followed by some people in an Impala.
What?
But they didn't really expect me to make that left turn, so they just clipped some other cars. So we're gonna continue on our way, but we were being followed.
Was it anybody we knew?
No, but they look a little peeved. I think I messed up their car. Or what? Excuse me, they messed up their car.
So this is fine. We're just gonna drive away from this. Someone's following us. We're just gonna.
Would you like me to go back and say hello?
Should we
Well,
call the cops?
I'm gonna-
If there was an accident, or
No, they look fine. They all got out.
Cops.
Everyone's waving and talking, doing the
I'll
thing.
at least send a text to.
Cat just wants to talk to old boy. I'm gonna stick my head out
Wait,
His
the
name's
window.
John, right? Detective
on.
Grant. His first
To
name's
Grant.
John.
Oh, okay. I was like, who are you texting? Okay.
Let me text John.
What the hell
I'm
does
just
he
gonna
have to
text
do?
him the location of the accident. I'll say I just saw an accident happen. Just gonna text him the address. That's it.
Yeah, he texts back like really businesslike, like copy that, send it to dispatch. Thanks.
Thank you for reporting. Yeah.
As
And
I
then-
look out,
and then a second later, there's like a heart.
I just
Oh.
Thank you.
as I look out the window and I look back and I try to like see it, can I make out what the people look like?
Yeah, so they're both in their early 20s, man and woman, about 5'6", both of them, Hispanic, and they look like they're wearing like athletic wear. You know, like when you're like I'm dressed, but I'm not like really dressed. But I can still go to the grocery store. So they're not like dressed up, dressed down. They're just kind of really in relaxed clothes.
I only see those two.
Well, you also see the person who's talking to him, and that guy seemed to be a bit more like I want to say like thuggy. and they're talking, and the guy is interacting with the other driver, and it seems like they're trading information or something.
As I'm looking at the one dude and not really focusing on the two other people, you said he looks thuggy.
This is the one who Riley caused to hit the other car.
Not following us was
Yeah,
thuggy.
not following. This is the victim in this scenario.
Okay.
I mean,
Gotcha. All right. Well, I guess we'll just deal with it later.
Okay.
Something tells me that's gonna come up again.
would you like me to turn around and go see? You want to spy on him? You want to tail? You want to tail the people that were tailing us?
No, the cops are gonna be there soon, so let's just keep
Yeah, it
going.
was a great move.
Well, at least the cops are gonna be involved. They'll be held up more. They'll have to fill out paperwork.
Yeah, they're so trustworthy.
Well, at the very least, we know that 2 people in a 64 Impala want to get at us somehow. So,
And they're gonna be there much longer than they would regardless, because the cops are gonna be there to make them fill out paperwork so we can continue.
How far away from the new place are we?
You guys are about maybe half a mile from where you're headed.
No, I mean from like how long have we been driving?
You guys have been driving about 20 minutes. And you're not really sure when you picked up that tail, but you saw them following you for several blocks. And as the roads are getting smaller, you're like, okay, either there's a huge coincidence or they're following us.
well, did you get a good look at their faces, Riley?
I mean, sorta. I think you got a good look too.
Well, between the 2 of you, you could recognize them later on.
Sure.
I don't see any reason to go back. I think Katya's right. They'll be tied up with the police for a while, but we should keep our eyes open for them.
Okay.
You know, I don't like people following us.
If I see anybody else in athletic gear,
You're throwing down, just immediately throwing hands. Leggings.
It's awkward that our sponsor today is Under Armour. All right.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
Don't get
Yeah. Someone get on that. All right. So you guys continue on to the Fernandez household. It's about just a few minutes away, and you pull up, and it's interesting house. It's stucco or adobe, wide and flat roofed, single story, and there's a gate, and you can see that it's almost like a kind of like urban farmstead kind of vibe, where there's several cars in the driveway. You can see some chickens walking around. As you get out of the car, you can hear some goats like bleating in the background someplace. And all of the houses around here have pretty big lots, and a couple of them you can see have horses in the back. And it's all like zero-scaped or just like with like rocks, cactus. And in the back is mostly like dirt and that kind of stuff. But this seems like a more kind of farm friendly, still in the city area where people can, do that thing where they raise chickens or raise goats or that kind of thing. But the gate is closed, but it doesn't seem to be locked. There's not like big chains on it or anything. It's just the kind of pull up thing. You move it over.
This is my ideal neighborhood.
Aw. Okay, so we are here to ask the Fernandezes why they are all werewolves.
not that.
No.
I mean, damn.
We're gonna
That's
ask.
what I'm saying. I don't know why, like, they just lost their son, and we're just like coming up, like being like, hello, we have no official capacity.
Well, as Asuki says that, Keeper, how old roughly did the body? I like how you like cocked your head when you're like, wait, why are you talking to me?
No. I'm like, yes.
When we saw the body, the human dead body of the
Jaime.
werewolf, Jaime, how old did he look roughly?
23, 24,
So
if I remember correctly.
162.
So, I'm gonna say that I'm a friend of his. I used to work with him or whatever.
Okay.
And see if we can get some info. How does that sound?
How far is the house from the gate?
Like 20 feet, not far. It's not like a big winding driveway. It's pretty close.
Got it.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I tasted this werewolf.
Mm-hmm. Which is not a sentence I expected to hear today.
I know, me too. It made me feel funny inside of it. I was just like,
Clip.
I don't know. Yeah.
Would I be able to get any similar smells? I'm not gonna go taste them to see if they taste the same, but I smells and tastes are very connected, so I feel like I might be able to.
Yeah, you can give me
smell some.
Yeah, you can give me like
dog.
a sharp roll. Yeah, I'll take that. But I'm gonna give you like a -1 because this is kind of
Weird.
a little like off-label usage.
Sure.
That's a thing, right?
Well, it's a 7 to -1, so that's it's a sharp, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
So that's a failure. So you can
6.
mark experience if you want.
So that's a level up.
Yeah. Oh, congratulations.
Nice.
So
So-
monster of the week, when you fail 5 times, you level up.
What's the street? Is it a straight street? Or are they at the end of like a cul-de-sac?
Pretty straight street. And you kind of get the vibe that at the end of the street might dead end at the Rio Grande. Maybe 3/4 full mile away from here.
Got it. So I'm gonna back up against the gate,
Mm-hmm.
and then like do the little mirror tilt so then I could see the house,
Yeah.
and then keep an eye on the roads.
Okay. Sounds good.
Everyone got their earpiece in.
I mean, Suki can.
Vegas,
Yeah,
the
yeah, I do.
earpiece?
I mean, if you want to do that, we can do that too. I'm just saying, like, we have backup.
You know what? Let's play with the new toys. Let's play with the new
Okay.
toys.
Cool.
Is it just like an earbud, or is it like an over the ear?
It's like a little.
It's like a little wire, and it kind of just hits in there, so it's pretty
Okay.
discreet. Someone might mistake it for like a Bluetooth or something.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
All right. I start walking to the house.
Just so you know, I added a +1 to my sharp.
Oh, great. Nice and simple.
Yeah.
Right on. So I'm taking it that Riley is staying in the car, and the 3 of you are going in. Okay, great. Who's going to take point on this?
I think Q should.
Yeah, Q's in front, headed to the door with his like mini plan.
Yeah, with his
Yeah.
bull-faced lie. Got it. All right.
Yeah.
So
I need to. I'll use.
Don't
my
scare him away.
wings.
Sorry, I said a vision that Riley's making the sound with his mouth.
He's absolutely making them.
I think I understand your character. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So Q, you head up to the front door, big, weathered, looks like solid wood door, and you knock on it, and you hear a voice from inside go, "Back here."
I walk to the back of the house where I heard the voice.
So back in the back of the house, there is a big patio, and with sliding glass doors that are open to let the air in. And there is an old Hispanic woman, who's barehanded, and she is sitting over this big tub of green chili, and it has all been roasted. And now she's peeling it, and she's shucking off the a scorched skin of it, revealing the leftover chili inside. And this is like a 5-gallon bag of chili, and she's back there by herself. In the way that in the South you would see grandmas like snapping peas, like she's back there shucking chili back there. And not too far away, you can see she has her own barrel roller hooked up to propane that has a line of fire on the bottom where you've seen this many times. I think everyone would have seen this before except for Katia. She hasn't been here for chili season yet, where they dump in the raw chili and it rolls in that drum like a lottery machine and gets roasted as it goes. And then you shuck off the peel, and then you cut it up later and you freeze it for the year since it's a seasonal crop. And it's the national the state food in New Mexico.
I am so hungry right now.
I know. Like that's the thing. I was like that.
I got some chips right there that I just want to.
Incredible.
Every hunt, I try to give you guys a food item from here just to make you jelly.
Oh,
He's just trying to get us to come out there. to
It-
visit.
it's
the thing.
working.
This has been a ploy the whole time. You just want us to come visit you in New Mexico.
I mean, you had me at pancakes, guys.
The mysteries are incidental. It's all about the New Mexico. And this old woman seems to be maybe a little older than Suki. Looks up at you and says, "Hey, what can I do for you?"
Mrs. Hernandez?
Yep.
Hi, I'm Wesley.
Oh, hi. She and shakes your hand, and you get like that chili juice on your hand from her. It smells amazing.
Hey, make sure you touch your eye.
Just said don't touch yourself.
Suddenly an eyelash falls in.
Oh God. Hi. I'm
Pocket salt.
I'm a friend of Jaime's.
Oh, I imagine you heard what happened to him.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. I wanted to come by and give my condolences.
Well, I appreciate it. Y'all want something to eat?
Oh,
Y'all want...
sure. Especially if it's anything with the chili. That smells amazing. You had a great crop this year.
Yeah, we grow it down here at the farm. We've got some bread and some cheese and tomato and put grilled cheese. Y'all come on inside. And she kind of ushers you guys inside to make you guys some food because that's just normal hospitality for her.
That's how
Keeper,
Grandma
I have a
do.
question.
Yes.
How recent was her son or grandson's death?
This would have been like 5 days to a week ago since all that stuff happened.
So it's still very fresh, and she's
It is.
okay.
It
All
is.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, you're old. You had a lot of people die. You get used to it. I'm not there.
I follow into the house.
Now, Q, your hand starts to burn.
Yeah.
You look down at your hand, and it looks like you've got it's red and kind of puffy. The juices and the capsaicin from the chilies is starting to wreck your hand.
Acid damage. She's a witch. No, I'm kidding. I wipe it on my jeans.
It does nothing. So she's at the she does it at the stove and starts cooking up the chili, and she mixes up a little garlic salt and some butter, and she's got that in the pan, and she's like, now how did you know Jaime?
I'm gonna walk over to the sink. Is it cool if I can wash my hands here?
She's like, I'm so sorry about that. Just hold on. She has you hold your hand over the sink, and she goes to the fridge and pulls out some milk, and she's like, hold on, you're not allergic, are you?
No.
All right. She dumps a bunch on there, and she's like, all right, scrub that, you'll be fine.
So as I'm scrubbing, I'll just say, yeah, we used to work together. Got pretty good friends.
Oh, you were down at the auto shop?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you do jiu-jitsu with him too?
I took a couple of classes, but I didn't do the full course.
Whole family's just crazy about it. I've gone to a couple of matches, but it's not really my thing.
Mr. Hernandez, do you live here alone?
Oh no, my son and his family still live here too.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for talking to me. Like I said, I'm sorry about what happened. Did the cops tell you anything of the incident?
They said
Is she wearing shoes?
She is wearing shoes, yes.
Okay. Sorry.
That's a great question.
It was a great question. I know exactly why you asked that question.
She said, well, they said it was some kind of drive-by. It used to be real bad around here in the 90s, but it's been a lot safer, but I guess it happens. I miss him so much. Real nice of you to come and to say the things you said and to look in on me. I really appreciate it. Why don't y'all sit down and eat? And she's putting the sandwiches together, and like the cheese is like melting off the edge, and it's just beautiful and smells amazing. Riley, the Impala, comes down the street.
Do you really want to hurt me? Oh shit. We have company.
And the so the driveway is kind of like circular, so there's two entrances, and the car pulls up, and the turn light's kind of falling out, and the two people get out, the man and the woman. The woman walks up to the gate, opens it, and walks through the yard, right towards the back, and the other guy comes over to your side of the car, and it's just like kind of like a hey, roll down the window kind of vibe.
All right. And as I was doing that, I was still pretending to like sing and dance to be animated, like I wasn't paying attention. But I'm telling them everything you just told me, and the music is still going, so you guys are hearing all of that. So I turn it down and I roll the window down just a little bit. Hi, what's up?
What are you doing here?
I mean, what are you doing here?
No. You can't roll to my grandma's place and just hang out.
I mean, you can't tail me and then get hit by a car.
Hey, I can drive where I want to. What's your name?
Reed?
Uh-huh.
What's
Nice
your
ride.
name?
Huh. It's a nice ride.
It's all right, I guess. Answer your question. One of my friends here is a friend of... What's his nuts?
Hi, mate.
Hi, mate.
Oh, so you guys know Jaime,
I don't know him. One of my friends do.
but you've met him.
No, I never met him.
Inside the house, the woman walks in. She goes, "Hey, Grandma, what are you guys doing here?" And
Groceries.
and Grandma says, "I don't know what they're doing here, but they're lying about Jaime." I said, "You don't work in no dang auto body shop."
I knew it. Riley would have sniffed that out. Son of a bitch, cute.
And she says, "Valentina, why don't you take care of them?" And Valentina smiles,
I stand up.
and you can see on her arms hair start to sprout, and you hear a low growl out of her mouth.
Suki is gonna slam down her sandwich and be like, "All right, you a rat and we're a rat. We okay, great. Well, as you well know, we were lying about that to get into this house because we unfortunately know who killed Jaime, but we took care of him for you. We just had a couple of follow-up questions." But
Valentina interrupts you and says, "That's a dang lie. You killed Jaime."
oh, because
That's-
No, we didn't.
Wait,
And
wait,
that's
wait.
where we're
'Cause
going
the-
to end the episode.
I want.
I'm sorry to cut you off. We just
I was like, I got us out of it. I can't get us out.
Thank you so much for watching the Duke City Chronicles. We'll be back next week, Friday, here on twitch.tv/Fable42. And then the replay on the YouTube channel on Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Eastern. Please like, share, subscribe, do all the things, all the fiddly bits, as Riley would say. But until next time, Albuquerque's a weird place. Let's keep it that way.
Albuquerque out.